Just setting stuff up, Grayson. Hang with me for a moment while I send out notifications, and then I'll be with you in a moment. Oh, we're losing connection too. Twitch is having a rough time with me this morning. How's it look on your side, Grayson? Everything loading all right? I'm flashing red. Dude. It's actually holding green now, but I tried to turn the stream on a little bit earlier, and weirdest thing happened. It told me that it couldn't connect. I think I double clicked. I did a double click, actually, is what happened, and I started the stream and then accidentally stopped the stream abruptly, and then it started. I'm good. Okay, thank goodness. I was a little worried. I gotta bring up my chat into my other screen. I didn't want to show anything. Well, hopefully it doesn't stay like that forever. But I double clicked and I was live without being live, and then it wouldn't let me reconnect because there's a problem with the connection. Obviously, because the channel had decided to stay live when OBS wasn't live, so there's a miscommunication between the app and the server, and I'm going red again. Oh, it's it's shooting too high. It's trying to do too much bit rate, by the looks of it. It's popping off. It's weird. Strange. If you're not already following me on Facebook, it's this one. Facebook is how so if you're not familiar with what I do here or what I've been doing recently, Facebook has been paying me for Reels and for views on Reels. So all of the money that I make on the show now, I make through there. So there's no pressure to subscribe. But if you do want to help the channel, go to word_cake on Facebook, or look up SkullBandit89 and follow my main profile. It's got my actual name on it, and feel free to watch. It's going to be everything that you see and enjoy here on the channel. You can see and enjoy there, and it's just a little more interactive. I also make games and memes and stuff now, and I've been releasing all sorts of things to that community and my Twitter community. And eventually, once I get the online things stirring and rolling, I'm going to be reopening up the Discord server and doing a whole lot of things in there. But it's all just fucking just getting into motion now, you know? We're just rolling. We're just rolling through things now. And I just do not like the way this connection looks. It makes me nervous. I wonder what we're trying to over render. I guess I do have the GPU running pretty hard. I think it's trying to overclock too much. It's possible. It's possible. It doesn't say I'm dropping frames or anything though. Could just be a wild connection. Just be wild, man. It is what it is. There's my dog. There are usually things I want to talk about, but I never know what to start with. I was talking to some friends of mine, and because we were just like spitballing ideas for short form videos, just like skits and shit. And my one buddy had a really fucking good idea. It was fucking such a good idea. It was a guy. It's about like confessions. In my brain, it's confessions, like confessions of a guy. Yo, average. How's it going, my friend? Gaming Head Junkie. Wow, 14 people. Oh, look at you. You're coming in here with all the old emotes. I didn't even know that half of these things are still on the channel. Like, I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen them. How is everyone doing? I guess I got to go over to my keyboard. Give me a second here. How do you do shoutouts on Twitch's new shoutout thing? You got to do shoutout, right? And then it's like that. There it is. Yo, there's a shout out for you, my brother. Fucking. Let me play the music for you, too. Yo, welcome to the stream. I don't know how the connection is holding because I see red. And last time I saw red was a Sublime song. But it's only going up. It's never on the downside. It's only on the upside. So it's like maybe not enough bit rate. I don't know. So hopefully everything looks good on your side. My side is worrisome. Seems okay so far. Well, that is the second time somebody has reassured me that everything is fine and I had nothing to be worried about. You're looking good. Thanks, gaming. Gotta frame myself up in these. Gotta frame myself up. Firebug and Z, yo, from New Zealand, eh? That's what I'm assuming. Anytime I see the NZ, I like to think it means New Zealand. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. If this is your first time, I'm not surprised. I haven't been live that much since I've been back to live streaming. Let me make sure that this gets paused. My name is Cake. Some people call me Aaron. And I am a content creator. I make content for Facebook, short form content for Facebook, and I do that through the magic of live streaming. Basically, what I do now, or at least what I do for right now, is I'm a just chatting streamer, and I just have conversations, and we try to say and do some funny shit or some serious shit, and we just make content and we release it into the online world, and they just judge us. And based on how they judge us, Facebook pays me. So all of the money that gets generated from through the channel actually gets generated through content from the channel. So there's no pressure at all to subscribe because we no longer make money that way. I, you've been watching me since I streamed God of War? Yo, God of War was such a good run through. Which God of War run through did you catch? Did you catch the Dad of War run, or are you talking about God of War 3? Because personally, I like the God of War 3 run more than I like the God of War run. The judginess of yo, I love the judging. I love it. They can judge me all they want. The more they engage, the thing is, here's the trick about the internet. It doesn't matter if somebody loves you or hates you. Your job as a person in front of the camera is to get them to react to you. That's it. Whether it's an angry react or a happy react or a laugh react, like that's what engagement is. So as long as they do anything. I actually had this conversation with somebody. I made a post on Facebook, and this guy, he was just like, he's like, what makes you think he's like, what makes you think you're so special? This is what he actually asked me on one of my posts. It was one of his comments. He's like, what makes you think you're so special? And my answer was so simple. I was like, you already know what makes me so special. And then he wrote down his next comment was, he's like, because you can make me say things like this. And I said, exactly. Exactly. Thanks for the algorithm boost. If you could get any any mob to comment on any video, like that's really the goal. Like that's the low key goal is if you can get any mob to be attracted to your video, that video gains traction, you gain instant engagement. That engagement only leads to more engagement. And once you get on the algorithm, it's infinite. The algorithm is an infinite loop. It's based off of fractal mathematics. God of War 3. Oh, you're so lucky, Grayson. The God of War run was absolute garbage, and it was only me making fun of Atreus for like 16 hours. But God of War 3 was fucking hilarious. It was such a good run too. I've actually been thinking about running some games. The thing is, it's just I like to do just chatting content right now. I'm honestly a big fan of it, and the content that I get from it is just like way more watchable. I think, at least the short form content. But I have been I have been working on getting some gaming runs back in. I I just haven't really been playing games live, which is unfair to the people who actually like to watch me play games. I am aware of that. I am working on. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Firebug. I am working on the Final Fantasy X no cutscenes run. Now that takes a 9-hour game with cutscenes and it cuts it down to like about 4 hours. So I am working on that offline, and when I am ready, I will be going live and showing you guys going live and showing that to you guys. I'm just they should just call me the angry cake when it comes to video games because nobody rages quite like I do. It's a soft rage because cakes are spongy, but it is quite the thing. And the trick is I don't get mad at me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, right? It's not. It's like when I play God of War and Kratos don't do the jump. Kratos don't do the jump and we fall to our death. That's fucking Kratos' fault. He should have grabbed onto the goddamn vines, you know. And I think that is my memory from God of War 3 is everything is Kratos' fault. Nothing. Nothing is anybody else's fault except for the person as playing. Like when I played Jedi, I forget the name of the first one, but when I played the two Jedi games, it's all Cal's fault. It's never my fault. I'm not the one who's running around in the Star Wars universe. That's Cal. That's Cal Kestis. And if Cal don't want to fucking swing his lightsaber when I'm telling him to, then it's Cal's fault that the stormtrooper of all fucking people shot us in the goddamn shoulder. Fucking Cal. What a schmuck. Although, how legendary is it? Like the forgive me, but I forget the name of the actor because I'm just spitting off the top of my head here. But the guy who plays Cal, fucking that guy, for the rest of his life, he will always know what he looks like with any facial hair or haircut. He has been immortalized in every iteration of his face. Every iteration you could do. So it's like anytime a hairstylist wants to like set him up to go to an award show, if they he doesn't he just be like, oh, what does this look like? You can just start up Star Wars. What does this look like? What does this look like? And fucking goatee, mustache, buzz cut, mohawk, all of them fucking right there in the game. Like the guy, that's genius. You know, you can mix and match every look for the rest of your life. You can test them out on your mocap or whatever. That's wild. And like how crazy, like what a move. And then you know what? Again, I'm so sorry. I forget the name. I forget the name of the actor, but thank you so much for allowing us to fully customize your fucking identity. That is crazy that anybody would even be allowed to do that. It's like so many actors like go into a game and they're like, "This is my face. This is what you're going to look like." And he was just like, "No. This is my face. You and I are going to play a character together, and that character is going to look and act however the fuck you you want it to look and act, and I'm going to help you I'm going to help you do that by letting you change my whole fucking thing." Yo, I know it's late in New Zealand. I appreciate anybody coming in from down under. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for the time that you did. Um, Now back onto what I was going on about before games. There are games I am working on. There are games. So Devil May Cry 5, I've been running that speed run. I've been practicing it. I just got a new monitor at 120 that can do 120 frames per second. So I'm practicing some skips that I couldn't do before, and that's actually really exciting for me as a person who wants to speedrun the game competitively. And the guys in the Discord server, the Devil May Cry speedrun server, have been very patient. They know that I want to be competitive. And Scruffington and Cosmic, the two fastest runners in the world, they're very helpful, and they want the competition. So it's just like it's something I'm working really hard on. Um, but I got that. And I was playing Skull Monkeys yesterday on PS1. I don't know if you've ever played any game in the Nevermore series. Is it Nevermore? I think it's called Nevermore. Um, but Skull Monkeys, hilarious game. So we were practicing that. That game's a lot harder than you think because the hitboxes and the platforms are all just like super touchy because it's PS1. But the game is phenomenal. If you haven't played it, it's just amazing. How can I describe it? The entire thing was done with clay still frame animation, and like every frame of every like the platforms were made and cut out and copied, like the platforms, the worlds, the way the character moves is all still frame animation. Like it's such a good it's just such a great fucking thing. It's such a great game. So we're working on that. I'm going to try and convince him to let us record it, and then we can put it live. And then even if we're not live while we do it, we'll be recording it and releasing it to Facebook. And if you're not already following me on Facebook, uh, follow me there right there. That's the Word Cake page. I post videos from my main page, but you can always find me from there. You can follow me on all of these things, actually. I was watching someone play Zelda. I don't own a Nintendo, unfortunately. If I did, I'd be Zelda all day, my friend. It would be nonstop Zelda. I don't think there's another game for the system that I would really enjoy as much as Zelda, if I'm going to be honest. But I would just be crafting that. Like that game would just I would just lose all time playing that game, just crafting. I don't know. Wow. I actually don't know if I could play Legend of Zelda live and have it entertaining because of the nature of the game. That's what happens when, like, because I'm a deep thinker, when I do like crafting games, like when I play games like Minecraft or Portal Knights or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, uh, those games really they just fucking make me quiet and think a lot, and like they calm me down. They don't make sometimes they make me sleepy, but usually they just make me really fucking quiet and not sleepy. Usually they make me stay up for hours working on fucking projects in absolute silence like a zombie. And I guess that makes them good games too. You know, just because not every game jumps up and down, makes you jump up and down and turn your controller like you're about to hit a wall, doesn't mean that they're not all great games. Some games pull a different reaction, and that's fucking fine. What else? Here, guys. Okay, this is a little random. It's kind of a funny story. This is something that happened the other day that is 100% a coincidence that nobody would even know about if I never told the story out loud. Because I was by myself and I was sitting out on my balcony, just like enjoying the outside, doing balcony things. So if you have a balcony, you know what those things are. Um, but I was sitting outside on my phone on my balcony having some thoughts. And the thoughts at the time were, why do I hate flowers but love to paint them? So I was thinking about that question. And the reality is, I don't hate flowers. I actually love them. I'm allergic to flowers, right? And this is the thought process. So I am allergic to flowers. They make me fucking sneeze. They make me sneeze a lot. So I like to paint them up close. So because I paint flowers up close, I was sitting there. I was just like, why do I like? What is the correlation here? Just like I can't get close to flowers, so I like to do up close paintings of flowers. I was like, and then I had a thought. The very last thought, like the full circle thought, was also I really fucking hate bees. And then as I said the word bee, not out loud, in my mind I said it. A bee come up over the balcony for no fucking reason and flew up past my face and fucking dipped out as if just to say, hey, motherfucker, don't be thinking that shit. I'm fucking right here. Now, that is the weirdest fucking one in a million coincidence that I think I could ever describe. And it was absolutely wild. And I don't know. I've been saving that story for you guys because I just don't believe it. And I don't think anybody else is ever going to believe it. But maybe bees are actually psychic. Maybe they do that shit. Like, could you imagine? Like, how? How did it? I thought they communicated through dance. I don't know. I don't know, but it is what it is. I have to make more film or anime content, and I'm going to be trying to go live a lot more often. So if you guys are here around this time and you're not doing anything, I should be live more regularly. I'm still working on a schedule. I'm It's just hard right now. Next week I think not next week, but the week after I have to work as well. Like I'm going to be working early, so it's going to be hard to make and release content that week. We're going to be doing a lot on the weekends coming up, which is also going to be difficult because I have a roommate, and this is right now. This is around the time when this is the only time when he's not around. Right now, and that makes recording things around this time a little bit easier. Plus, I have all of the lighting and stuff set up in here to be uh pretty coherent for this time of the day as well. And I'm pretty happy with the way everything looks in here now. Took me a while. Took me like 3 months of thinking about it to put all the fucking pictures and stuff up, and to get the couches sitting in a way. Like I have a light down there in the back as well. And when I go live, I pull the back couch out a little bit forward so there's no shadows. Like a lot of thought, a lot of stupid thought goes into this fucking simple layout. And I still could make it a little more simple. Like not more simple, but I could probably still make it better. But the lighting today with the hat, that is my 10-point bonus. That is my 3-point shot. Speaking of 3-point shots, I was playing NBA 2K yesterday and I got absolutely destroyed. But I did make some great 3-pointers. I'm just not good at NBA games. Play me at FIFA. I don't know why. But I'm so good at FIFA. So good at it. It's ridiculous. I just turn on AFC Richmond and fucking go to town. And AFC Richmond's not even a real team. It's the Ted Lasso team. The only reason why I play that game is so that I can play as a fucking fake made up team full of actors. And I had to do 2 careers because I was playing my career as a player, and Ted decided he was going to trade Danny Rojas because. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Ted? You don't trade my boy Danny. He's our star player. Not me. So I had to start a game as a coach. So unfortunately, I had to fire Ted on another game and take over as head coach of AFC Richmond so that I could keep Zava, Jamie, Roy Kent, and Danny all on the same team. Because the motherfucker was not cooperating with what I wanted. But if you haven't played like FIFA, if you're playing FIFA 23, I think, and you're not already playing, you go into like other leagues and you can find AFC Richmond and you can play as the whole Ted Lasso Apple Plus team. And it's actually fucking awesome. Like it's literally my favorite part. It's my favorite thing that any sports game has ever done. They should just include more fake teams. Like, could you imagine Madden with the like the team from what is the name of the movie now? Oh no, I'm having a brain fart. My thoughts, they're not completing. What is the name of the movie? The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. Could you imagine? That would be dope. That would be so dope. To have the team from The Longest Yard in Madden, like more pop made up pop culture teams should be fucking in video games. We should have more shit like that. Cause that's fun things, man, and it attracts attention. Good kind of attention. Not the kind of attention that fucking all the extremists in the world are fucking trying to bring to all their causes and topics. I won't talk about that because I know everybody is always a little sensitive about politics, but I will say that if there is a problem in the world today, it's not race or culture or any type of one individual. It's the most extreme people who follow anything because extremists are dangerous. Doesn't matter how you dress them up. If somebody believes that much about something and they think that they can change the world to follow their beliefs, that's where the danger is. And doesn't matter what their belief is. And that's what I have to say about that. That'll be the smartest, most serious thing that I probably say ever. Okay. I feel like my microphone is just capping out. I'm going to turn this down a little. Misa! Hey, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking random fucking nonsense. So I appreciate you coming in and joining us for some random nonsense. I just said some serious shit about extremism. So I don't know if you know what like some people probably don't agree with me, but it is what it is. My opinion is my opinion, man. You know, ain't no one gonna hurt me for it. Um I took a vote on Twitter on whether or not I should remove or keep the mustache. And it was basically unanimous mustache. So my mustache, thanks you guys for saving it for another week. We may do another vote. And like it'll be last week's mustache versus this week's mustache. And we'll just see how far we can grow the mustache. Like it'll stay on until you guys tell me that it looks ugly. I did trim it back a little bit. I did. Oh shit. How you doing, Mousy? I haven't seen you go live in a little bit. I think I saw you go live once. I caught a notification. Let me know if the stream looks fine because I'm hitting red a lot. No frames dropping though. I haven't dropped many frames. I did drop some frames, but rendering lag. Strange. Not him, Matt. Nothing. Nothing, Matt. Nothing, Matt. I don't know. Did you just literally come in and write down 3 stars? Not him, Matt. Ah. It's not him. Not him, Matt. Okay. So I was right the first time. That's a strange name. How did you come across that one? Can you react to video? Don't be asking me to react to videos while I'm live. Emily, long time no see. How are you doing? Never. Don't ask me to react to videos.
It's only temporary.
Put out good content.
Cape Nation is forever.
Put out something reactable. That's the best way to get reactions, dude. If you got to come in here and ask people to engage your content, you're not being engaging enough. I don't want to sound rude or mean, but that's what it is. Cuz I'm 100%. Oh, thanks, Emily. Cuz I don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings.
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing awesome, Emily. Cuz like anybody who's been in this business long enough will tell you the same thing, Matt. Oh. Ha. Smoke weed every okay. Dude, you're asking the wrong person too. Like, hey. It's like, one, you never go into somebody's stream ever and you ask them to react to videos ever. Because that's called self-promotion and it's not allowed in basically every content creator's live channels. Not only is it rude, it makes it about you. Nothing that I do here is going to be about your content. All right? And like, that's the general rule for everybody. All right, we'll talk about if we want to talk about your content, I'll ask you and then we can have a conversation. And that's your opening, dude. All right. So that's basic streamer etiquette. And like, dude, I have a video has 1.5 million views. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can go in and you can ask people as many times as you want to react to your video. But if you want a video that's ever going to push the algorithm, get onto it, and do anything, that video has to be the best video that you gotta make. And not only does that video have to be the best video, but in order to get on there, you have to make the best videos back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And I've only done that one time, right? But that's the truth. And I'm not saying that to fucking like me. I might sound like an asshole when I say this, but you can sit there and you can ask people and you can tell them to go and react to your videos, but the only thing that is ever going to push your video farther is going to be putting out the best content that you can. Oh, thanks so much, Emily. Emily, you know what? It is nice because it's like I'm actually generating income from reels and shorts. So it's like that's within like a month and a half or within 2 months, all of my, if things keep going out as projected, all of my content creation will become self-sustaining. It'll be paying for itself, which is super exciting. This is the third time you've come in talking about your video, right? So you're promoting somebody else's video? Even worse. Even worse. I don't want to talk about your stupid video or reacts because I'm getting close to timing you out and banning you, Matt. Because you fucking distracted me at this point. I should be packing a bowl. All right, well, let's fucking move on. And how about you come in here and you talk to me about something else? Emily, are you still doing artwork? Anyways, guys, I'm sorry for being rude. I'm sorry if it sounds rude. I am. All right? I don't mean to come up here and be a jerk or sound like one. Bong in hand. Oh my god, Blunt, you just missed the greatest rip on. Am I though? I did say no. I did. First thing I said. You want to know what I said? Oh my god. All right, dude. Okay. Do you want to know what I said after you said no? After what you said? After I said no? Oh my god, Matt. All right, here we go, dude. You want to know what I said? Cuz it's all right here, bud. You said can you react to my video? I said no. I said, don't come in here and ask me that while I'm live. You said, when else am I going to ask you? That's what you said. When you're dead? And the answer is yes. That's when you asked me when I'm dead. And then you said something else. Like, first of all, that right there, that's called self-promotion. React to the video is promoting your own content, your own shit. And then you talked about the video that you're promoting. And then you said I'm not promoting anything. And then you said you're flaming for no reason. And and I have already said at this point, let's talk about something else. And you keep bringing it back up. So, yeah, because now I'm talking about you. I'm going to... Do whatever you want, man. I'm stressed. It's your fault. I didn't hit you with the ban. I gave Blunt moderation powers back, so he can do whatever you want. He knows. Blunt, I'm ready to smoke a bowl whenever you are. There it is. We're here for a good time, right? We're here for a good time every time. And you put a black spot on that today. Man, isn't that crazy? They never expect you to just call them out on it, right? They never expect it. It's like, dude, okay, you want to go over everything with me? All right, let's do it. Let's go over what you did. Let's go over how many things did you do that I told you not to do? Let's fucking find out together. All right. Somebody did play the alert. Even if it's not, he was like, it's not self-promotion. I'm promoting somebody else's video. It's just promotion. It's like, what is the name of that stupid Discord server? Koopa Troop. That's right, Grayson. I'm on it. It's like those stupid fucking idiots from Koopa Troop. Pardon me if you're in that thing. But it's like you see the only way the guy, like that one. Yeah. Fucking so dumb. If people who actually fall for that nonsense, you guys are wild. It's like, how many times do you have to put out the link to one person's Twitch account before you realize that this guy's not gonna fucking help you. How many times do you gotta look through and see fucking links to the head of the server before you guys realize that you posting that one person's link will not bring people to your channel? I don't even want to talk about this stuff. Well, you got to hit the road. Yo, I'm just happy that you're doing well, Emily, and you had time to pop in at all. Oh, bro, they're idiots. That is the most fake fucking thing on the internet. The problem with Koopa Troop is those guys are so fucking big that other Discord servers show up, and now there's a bunch of different Discord servers like that that literally ruin. They ruin live streaming. They ruin communities because these people fucking think like, oh, I'm going to get views. Oh, I'm going to get engagement. And fucking all you're doing is you're bringing in a bunch of selfish people into your server. These people aren't here for you. They're not here for your community. They're here to build their own communities. Yeah, Mousy, you do have some in your server. I guarantee it. They're just nicer ones that don't fucking do that shit. Because there's real people. There's real people in there too that aren't trying to do that. It's not everybody. Some people are just there at the bottom trying to grow. Right? Grayson, let's smoke a ball. Yes, Blunt? I saw the new Venom trailer. Some people some people were complaining that the Spider-Man suit is more tactical. Some people were complaining that the Spider-Man suit was more tactical and they would have liked more detail on the Venom suit. But I'm like, no. That's peak Venom. They're giving us peak Venom. How dare they be people complaining about that? I think so too. I think the suit looks amazing. Nose breathing. That's what you got to do. Guys, we got an ad starting soon. I can't believe that fucking guy come in and react to my video. Motherfucker. I guess I have to put down the new chat rules. There was 4 games I've been trying to get back into. I want to stream games. I do. For people like you, Grayson, who like to come in here and have a laugh and watch me play some action RPGs. Because I know that I probably am slightly better at some of them. And there's probably things that we can all teach each other and we learn. Because it was a fun thing to do. I'm not going to lie. I liked it. I liked doing it. Blunt. I did make a very exciting announcement earlier today. Facebook Shorts is actually generating me income, like decent amount of income. I don't know if you've seen the tweets, but I posted my I posted my generated income so far, like on Friday. I've actually doubled since Friday. I've doubled the amount, so I've gone from like $20 to $40 now in like 2 days, and it took me like six or 7 days to get the first 20, and then I got to the 40 in two after that. So I'm actually projecting a self-sustaining channel, like everything from the entire Adobe suite to full production is going to be covered in Shorts. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys got hit with an ad or not, but I'm going to be but it's super exciting. Um like yeah, I'm all of my income. Yeah, honestly, Blunt, I'm really looking forward to the run. We should we should definitely do it. The problem is I want to get I got to get an upgrade for my capture card, and I actually do need to do the what is it, the Elgato X or whatever, the one that you were telling me about. And then it's on. And then it's on cuz I got to be able to do 120 pass through to be able to do the skips, cuz it's not going to be the same as last time, Blunt. It's not going to be as close. It's probably going to be a lot harder for me. The 60X, that's right. I wanted to get the one that plugs in to a PCI slot, the one that plugs in straight into your computer, because that one also has 120 pass through. It does 120 pass through, but converts it down to 60 frames per second on the computer, which is cool because it still allows the gameplay. Um, I was talking to a friend of mine. His name is Bill. One of my many friends named Bill, and I told him that I had gotten a new monitor and it did 120 frames per second. You had to buy more RAM. I probably do have to buy more RAM as well. But I do need to like upgrade my RAM stick. Like I have one, I need to upgrade one, and then I can get to 32. But I just need to do more. I was actually in the Amazon app last night, and I just put things into my cart that I want, that I just like don't have yet. And one of those things was like a pre-built gaming PC, just like not an expensive one, but one that's just a bit better and newer than the PC that I have now. I think I have 26 26 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, I have like a 16 and a 12, 24 man maybe. But I want to get a new computer. So I'm kind of hoping that the first payout will either go to further promotion, but really what I want to do is upgrade the computer. So if I can get the views on the reels and shorts, then the new computer might be closer. 1,300 on it. I was looking at paying like 700, but then but then going two PCs. So I was looking at paying 700 and then upgrading my other PC. Uh, Maybe with a better graphics card, maybe one with an encoder. The 2060. Oh yeah, because the one that I was gonna get is maybe, I think it had like an 1880. But it was pretty cheap. I was just like, well, it's upgradable. I was just like, I can put whatever I want as long as the fits in the case. But I I have been thinking dual PC, because I want to play some PC games too, like, you know. And if you're gonna do PC games, then it's probably better to have one for the games and then hook it up into the stream. I feel like there's something on the bottom of my shoe. I'm not wearing shoes. It's on the bottom of my sock. And then I can upgrade it. But I was also just looking at putting in a new graphics card. Because I was just like, maybe I don't want the new PC. Maybe I just spent $350 in getting a graphics card. It's like, really, all I need is one with an encoder. But I would like the more PC. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Options. I'm going to explore my options. That's what I'm going to do. And, takes some steam. Oh, yeah. Oh, especially for games like Elden Ring. Like, I would love to play Elden Ring on a PC, but my PC's not good. Actually, no. My PC will run Elden Ring for sure. Run and stream it, that might be a stretch. I don't know if we could do that. I don't think so. Not that much. But for sure we could do for sure we could play it. I mean, not my PC can run more games than Wizard of Legend. I fucking promise you that. I just don't like to play other games. Even now, man, I'll turn on Wizard of Legend and like I still play Wizard of Legend. I don't know why. I showed my nieces and nephews that game like when I was living with my little brother. Loved it. It was a great game. I'll never stop. I can't stop. There's multiplayer mods for PC on Elden Ring. Is that true? That would be dope. That sounds awesome. I do want to play. I've been thinking about playing some Elden Ring again because I do got the PS5 and I would like to do that. 4-person co-op? What the fuck? Wild. That does sound worth it. That does sound worth it. That's fucking cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know they did that. The whole game with 3 others? That's fucking playing on easy. I guess they do have the multiplayer mod for DMC5 as well, so you can actually play with two people. Nice. And that does sound dope. That does sound like the experience that we want from a Soulsborne ring game. Cause like those games are hard as fuck. That is what we want. Am I wrong about that? No. We don't want that in the actual game. Seamless multiplayer. Not this fucking nonsense that you guys keep giving us. Like what the hell? What the hell From Software? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. All right. I don't like coughing all that much. Oh, looks like my connection has decided to calm the fuck down. So whatever was going on in the background looks like it's finally stopped. But we'll see. Do. I know we just did this, but I really want to do it again. Smoke, smoke. Smoke, smoke. Smoke, smoke. That's cool. So it's not just the same game with the 3 other people. It's the same game with an increasing amount of and it's the same game and it's more difficult. It's difficult for 3 people. For 4 people. That sounds cool though. That makes it better. The fact that if a person can mod it so that the game can do it, that means the game could always fucking do it. So what the hell? Get seamless co-op in fucking Elden Ring. What is wrong with you? From Software. From my ass. Guys, if you saw my lasagna videos, that is top tier internet right there. I just want to take a moment because there were Elden Ring 2. They're doing that. Is it could how doesn't the world get destroyed after every at the end of every game? Like, doesn't every ending of the game fucking destroy the entire world of Elden Ring? I guess that if that game is the end, you could do games from the entire. Yeah, I guess they could do. There could be more. There could be more. To be fair, you could do before times, but you do like. But by the time you're done Elden Ring, you have like killed all the dragons, killed whoever's left of the gods, and then you destroy the entire map. So like I don't know. I would love a second Elden Ring game. I just don't know how they would make it Elden Ring. It would have to be like Elden Ring style, but in another world, the underworld. That's true too. The underworld, like even though down there, like for to be honest, I don't know what happens at the end of Elden Ring. It's different. Like there's so many different endings. Um, there could be a whole another game just underworld. Like there could be more to that whole world that we haven't even fucking seen yet, right? Anything could happen. It's all about imagination. Woo! Whoa. I tried. I tried. I tried my best to watch. All right. Let me start at Yellowstone. I love Yellowstone as a show, as a series. I think it's great. I don't like the spin-offs. I tried. All right? I tried my best. They don't got the same as that show does. I did hear about the biker Mike's from Mars thing. Me and some friends were talking about this last night. I didn't know Ryan Reynolds was doing that shit. So cool. Wow, that one's gonna be a weird one when I fucking cut it up into short form content. Yeah, it's mid, bro. It's um underwhelming. I'm not whelmed by it at all. I want to be whelmed. I want to be that fucking. Oh, I just want to feel good. I want to be whelmed, not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed. Whew. Whelmed. Okay. And what else? What else you got for me? Have you been watching Bleach? Probably not. But it is heating up in the Soul Society right now. So if you're not watching Bleach, new episodes are coming out every Saturday on Hulu or Disney Plus. This is not a paid promotion. It's just a good show that you should be watching. Secret Invasion is fucking good too. Yeah, dude, 1,000-Year War. And I have been watching Secret Invasion. The last episode was kind of lame. And how long has fucking Rhodes been a Skrull? Since they replaced him in the second Iron Man movie? Is that what happened? Is this how they justify him being different? Has it been that long? Has he been a Skrull that since they changed actors? Yeah, since the recasting. See, we're on page then. We're on page. You're on part 2 now of Bleach. Bleach is amazing, dude. It's so good. We haven't even this season hasn't even got off the ground yet. Like shit's going down in the next episode, I'm pretty sure. Like I was talking to my boy Duncan about it just like yesterday, and he's read the manga and he's just like we were talking about everything that was happening last night, and he fucking was just keeping up with me. It was awesome. True. I wonder which ones are. I wonder which ones are all Skrulls, because I bet there probably is more than one. Ichigo is going to go God mode soon. We're having two different conversations here. This is going to be a wild fucking cut. When I have to cut, if I cut up this conversation for fucking for shorts, it's just going to be like a mix and match of fucking two fucking series. ADHD at its peak. There it is, right there. That's the clip. Us going into this ADHD comment. Have I watched One Piece? Grayson, I haven't watched One Piece, but I recently had a very good conversation with somebody on Instagram. Because I released a post last week about how I haven't seen it and how I was worried about how much filler it had, and somebody came in, they're like, oh, it's got 1,000 episodes but only like 10% is filler, and that's still 100 episodes, I'll remind you. But somebody did come in, we had a really good conversation about the series, and I actually may give it a shot because there isn't a whole lot of good anime coming out for me right now. So I do have some free time on my hands. So maybe is what I'm going to say. I know some of you guys maybe can't hear that because of the ad, but if you can read my lips, I said maybe I'll watch it and catch up on it. I don't want to watch the beginning. Maybe I'll just wait for Netflix to come out and I'll watch the Netflix thing and then I'll just watch what's left after that. You know what I mean? Grayson, I said maybe. Maybe I'll watch One Piece. I had a very good conversation with somebody on Instagram and I said maybe. Which is more than I've ever said before. Because I'll tell you, before I had that conversation, probably only like 2 or 3 days ago, I had absolutely no interest in ever watching the show. You said it has a lot of filler? You're the most honest fucking person to come in and talk about it and say that. Because these motherfuckers on Instagram are trying to tell me that it has 1,000 episodes. But only 10% of it is filler. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, that's 100 episodes. That's 100 episodes. Don't be fucking coming in here and saying that shit to me. And then you're coming in here like, it has a lot of filler. But it's fine. I'm just going to get the list then. There's a filler list, I'm sure. You're not wrong. Fairy Tail was amazing. It is like after there is like a chunk in the middle where it's like you've seen one, you've seen them all, right? But then they tried to get original with it again, and they tried to. I loved it. It put a fire in my belly for sure. I mostly love that Shadow Dragon. Remember that guy with the fucking piercings and shit all over his face? I have not seen Food Wars. Is that good? I love talking about anime. We can talk about anime all day. I've not seen good Food Wars. Tell me about your favorite part about Food Wars. If you could sell me on one scene, what would the scene be? It's your favorite? Oh, maybe I'll give it some consideration based off of it being somebody's favorite. Why is it your favorite? What is it about Food Wars that makes it your favorite? All right, go. And Blunt, what's your favorite? Initial D? Initial D is a classic anime, and if you haven't watched it, fucking why do you got something against a good time? What's wrong with you? Watch it. It's a classic. My favorite is Neon Genesis Evangelion. Also Bleach and My Hero Academia. Very like below My Hero Academia, probably Sword Art Online. Reincarnated as a vending machine is your favorite? I haven't watched that yet. DBZ? True. I heard that Dragon Ball is supposed to be coming back with another series. And I recently watched Dragon Ball Super, and I can't believe they did Cell like that. They did turn Cell into a kaiju. They kaiju'd him. I'm Cell. I'm perfect. True. Ultra Ego Vegeta is dope. I'm looking forward to that. And show off. And we're gonna be like getting. Actually, no, we won't see Beast Gohan again, will we? You love cooking, and the backstory is great for Food Wars. Sick, man. Food Wars does keep popping up on my one of my feeds. I think that's a High Dive show though. So that one's probably a little more suggestive. Am I right? Because I'm pretty sure Beast Gohan, like that whole thing with Cell Max and Beast Gohan, that's like end series stuff. Oh, so it is a little more. Is that what you mean by backstory? It's more like the back shot story. No, let's not be fucking. Let's not joke around about that here. This isn't. We're not talking about anime, not hentai. Although I never watched fucking Food Wars, so who knows? I thought it was confirmed that it was a canon movie. I'm pretty sure. I'm. I don't know now. Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Is it canon? I'm not 100% sure anymore either. And I don't got fact checkers except for the kind people of the internet. So we'll see, I suppose. I hope it's canon. Because I heard that Beast Mode was supposed to be at least just as strong as Ultra Ego and Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, if not just a little bit stronger. But as we also learned from Vegeta on Dragon Ball Superhero, um, it's not like they once you hit max, it's like there isn't much farther to go than max. Maybe for Ultra Ego, there is a lot farther you can go. Um, but it's really more about energy conservation and fucking how you use and spend your energy while you're at that level. And like that's basically what I learned from Dragon Ball Superhero. It's super weird to say it like that. You're like, oh, Dragon Ball Superhero, super hero. Google says yes. Well, Google knows. Google knows. It makes sense for it to be canon, anyways, you know? Well, yeah, but it's just crazy that Gohan doesn't even need to go touch a god form to go into beast mode. And like Piccolo's Orange Piccolo is apparently strong enough to be on par with them too. Probably not as close, but is he a god because of Shenron? Is this like, oh yeah, Shenron, like Piccolo beefed up himself and then Shenron plus a little bit extra, and it's fucking Shenron is like powered directly by the Dragon Balls? Orange Piccolo. Should have called himself Gold Piccolo. But he's like, nope, I'm orange. I'm Orange Piccolo, Pumpkin Piccolo. Touch of Shenron. Ah. Touched by Shenron Piccolo. Translation of a god. No way. That's cool. So they're all becoming gods. Well, Goku's gonna grow a tail again and just fucking be a monkey. Just be a silly monkey god with a power pole. And that's what it's gonna be. It's like eventually Goku is actually just gonna become Son Goku. He already is a god, technically. Now he already is Son Goku. Just a stupid, silly fucking monkey god. Oh, that would be so dope. I would just love to see Brawly fighting on the side of the heroes. Like I want to see the Brawly fight. It's hard to imagine that even even Vegeta in Ultra Ego could be stronger than Brawly. Like for me anyways. Like how do they do that? How do you make somebody how do you finally make them stronger than Brawly? Cuz Brawly is supposed to be stronger than them. Like they're supposed to overcome him. I do want a Z Fighter Brawly. And I'm happy they're taking this route with him. Like cuz Whis is cool and it's just like a good idea. That bit that bit with Brawly's little girlfriend there and Beerus. That was weird. But whatever. I guess a god I guess a god's got to get his bone on. And she's an alien, so she just she's just a humanoid. Super weird. Is that her name is Chile? Her name is Chile? I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to that. Oh yeah. They animate her like that on purpose. It's just like, move over, Bulma. We got a little green girl. So like Bulma's starting to look old. Now, what else can we discuss here? What else do we got? Do you know what I should do? I should get the emulator going up and should get some Tetris Attack going. Tetris Attack was dope. I did a lot of groceries on the weekend. Your PC hates you. Well, I love you. If your PC hates you, just remember that I love you. Barbenheimer? Oh, yo. I didn't go see either of them, but I do know people wanted to go see it as a double feature, which is wild, by the way. Why? Um, but Oppenheimer definitely did not project. Like I haven't looked at any news. I haven't like I don't know. Don't quote me or do quote me, and then quote me, and then go double check. But I'm pretty sure Oppenheimer did not do well at all. I'm sure it didn't do nearly as fucking close to its projected sales levels. 88 mil. Yeah, that's not great, man. No. Barbie, on the other hand, yeah, had one of the greatest opening weekends of all time by the looks of it, 260. It froze, so I shut it down, and now my internet browser doesn't close tabs, doesn't recognize that I closed them, and thinks it closed unexpectedly. What? What? Siri, what were the projected earnings for the first weekend of Barbie and Oppenheimer? Barbie did 243, I think. 235 million. There we go. Barbenheimer tops 200. Get out of here. Whatever this. Dude, don't fucking interrupt my reading of news with ads. Trying to read the news. Get your tabloids off of my page and put it on some celebrity fucking knockoff news page. Okay. Barbie tallied in around 155 million. You son of a bitch. Smoke weed every day. Hey, hey. Oh, I fucked it up. It's been so long. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got the key points right here. I'm going to. It's the viewers. Okay, so Barbie tallied in around 155 million, and Oppenheimer got in 80.5. Um, this is supposed to be the highest grossing box office weekend of the year. That's what they're saying because of these two films. Da, 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 da. How much did the movies cost? What were the some box office analysts project that Monday's official weekend numbers can be quite a bit higher than Sunday's estimates that push Barbenheimer up the charts. However, they won't come close to the highest grossing weekend ever, which is 402 million. The Flash fizzled out. It doesn't tell me what the projected earnings were, but yeah, combined 235. But who cares what they were like combined? They're not the same movie, right? Everyone's like, oh, combined, they're doing great. It's like, who fucking cares about combined? All right. Did one movie flop? Are they trying to say, like, oh, they're both great films, but one didn't make its money back and they don't want to fucking say it like that? They're just trying to be nice about them. They're like, they're both great films, so we're not going to fucking rip one apart because guess what? They're both not Marvel films. But guess what? They're both not Disney. Although, if you've seen that fucking shit with the dwarves on Disney, the Snow White, what the fuck are you guys thinking? True, they are like opposites. But did you see that? They have one dwarf on the seven dwarves, and then they have fucking like uh six other people. That's wild, man. Like, I do not know what is going on there. But the great it's like the greatest storytellers of our time, who should be the heads of movies and shit, are just like, the people who deliver the stories that millions of people see, right? First of all, I will say, before I go into talking about the greatest storytellers of all time, who I will again reiterate, the people who bring you your books and fucking write you your films and TV series. Before I get into all of that and I start talking about anybody else, the greatest storyteller of our time is that guy is the lead singer from My Chemical Romance. Yeah, if you're going to, it's like, where are they? They're literally taking jobs away from dwarfs. Like, that's what it is. That's what I believe. And I think that the rest of this is nonsense. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Are they trying to kill the business? Is this could they are they on strike? Are there too many dwarf writers that are just not coming into work and they have to get placeholders for these lineups? What is going on? Yeah, they're recasting all the gingers as black people. I've seen that. And and I'm not the first. Like you can clip that and be like, oh, but I wasn't the first person to say that. You know what? That's not an original joke. And seemingly, it's more true than it looks. I did see that they were recasting. I was just talking about before the ad. I was talking about how it looks like, uh, at least in TV shows and some movies, a lot of the ginger roles are swappable with black people for some reason. Like that was I don't know who made that decision in studios, but somebody did. Somebody's been consciously making that decision. Oh yeah, Mod View. I do love Mod View. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's probably because I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. It's just storytelling and trying to be inclusive probably. It's extremism. It's just the extreme some extreme people are in charge and they just make stupid extreme choices and we all deal with it on the lower levels. You know what I'm saying? How? Oh, well, I'm an idiot and I just like tried to process that information and my brain shut down on many levels. It was just like and I was just like I don't know how I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know how to what, you know? So you got me there. Oh, I don't know. I'm running out of things to talk about here. It's hard to come up here and just say shit, even just talk with people for 2 hours. I'm not here making what is that shit like? Smash or pass content? I'd smash myself all day. I ain't never passing up on this, by the way. You know what I mean? Handsome as fuck. Anyways, I don't remember what we were talking about before that. Let me go back up here. The Carrot Top documentary, Jackie Chan. You broke my brain. You broke my brain, and I just had to do what I call the handsome reset. Uh, I was talking to a neighbor the other day, and maybe it's because I live with the hip hop artist, but they thought that I was a musician, and they were asking me if I'm a singer, and that because her son is a musician, and then she tried to get me to like hang out with her kid. Her grown ass adult kid. Which is one of the weirdest things that has ever happened to me as a 34-year-old man. I'm in. I was outside with the dog with a bag of shit in my hand. So, but I'm a social shut-in, and I was home when I'm not normally home. So, it is what it is. Maybe it's the mustache. I like the mustache, but younger people look at me and laugh at it. I don't fucking care what they think. They got fucking pimples on their face, dude. Like, get out of here, you little fucking pimple fuck. But I mean, I'm serious. I was in the Hortons the other day, and I was looking around, and I was like, I must have looked weird because I was looking at a lot of people behind the counter, and I was just like, eyes were just fucking all over the place, and I was just like, what the hell is going on here? And I just seen everybody was like this tall, and this one kid had like fucking pimples all over his face, and there's braces, and like I told my uh my friend, my coworker, I was just like, dude, fucking everybody here looks like they're fucking 14, 16 years old. What the fuck? And they're all looking at me and like smiling and laughing. And then I was in the bathroom later and I realized that I had a mustache and I look fucking idiot. It's all the roids and our meats and veggies. Probably. They look fucking weird. Well, none of them look like they have been outside. Look, like they don't go outside. They look like fucking just pimples. They're not drinking enough water, right? They all drink soda. You gotta drink more water, you fucking greasy bitch. Fucking clear up that acne off your face. Drink water. Stop drinking soda. Wake up. Eat some fruit. God damn. That's legit too. You want less acne on your face? Drink water. Wake up in the morning before you drink your coffee. Drink water. Fucking drink water when you after you finish eating. As you sit sipping on your soda. Yeah, but yeah, you got that ginger skin though. Your skin's more fair. It's like you're more likely to pop out into a freckle than you are a pimple. Oh, sorry. God of War 3 was great. Do you know which one I really want to play though? God of War 2. As much as I love all of the God of War games are amazing, but God of War 2, that is peak God of War. That is beauty. That is like the game. That is like the God of War game. I don't give a fuck. I I deleted God of War Ragnarok. I haven't even finished yet. I deleted it for Final Fantasy 16. Yes, agreed. It is. It's man. It is. I love all Devil May Cry, but God of War 2, like, it is the model action RPG. If there was a game that you needed to remake to understand what it is that people love about that genre of game and play, God of War 2 is the one. Also, if you can get your hands on it, Dante's Inferno is a fucking magnificent game, and it's so hard to play now because it's so fucking uh I guess it has some controversial things in it. I have not played Diablo 4, but Blunt loves it. Man, we do need a Dante's remake. That won't happen though because of what's in it. I would love it though. That would be the best. That could be the best thing that happens is we get a if we get a Dante's Inferno remake. It became huge, man. There was an anime, like the game was awesome. World Tier 3 of new season now. Oh, I'm going to lose you guys to Diablo talk. Ugh. You just started Diablo 4? Nice. Nice. I I haven't even played a game other than a sports game in like 2 weeks, which is weird. Well, maybe eventually. I will get it. I will get it. I love Diablo games. It's just not in the cards right now. Maybe in a month or two. But I want to get Spider-Man. The thing about Diablo games is like you can pick up that game and just go through it at any time. It's not like it's like super competitive. Not like half of the other games that I play. Oh yeah, that is too bad. They're trying to eliminate the actual cheating from the game. But that was one of the things that I liked about it though, is you could fucking yeah, and the player base never leaves. Player base never leaves. Diablo 4 player base always. Like those games come out years at a time. And like people were still playing Diablo 3, right? All the way up until Diablo 4. People are still playing Diablo 3 now because there are just people who have put in way too much time in that game and nobody wants to give up what they've fucking gotten, the things that they earned. Yeah. But I do want to get 4. I'll get it eventually. I will. I promise. That is what makes the game so addictive, is the loot grinding. Because once you start getting that sweet, sweet shit, and you build your character, and like things are starting to turn your way, and you're like, oh my god, this is so good. This is exactly how I want to play this game. And then you start to fine tune it, and then like it's addictive. It's a lot like Minecraft. It's addictive. That's the same reason why Minecraft is addictive. It just feels good, man, because you're like perfecting that version of you in that world, and you're like, I am this, and I want to be able to do this, and doing that could just be like throwing a jar of spiders. I don't know, but they're the biggest, most deadliest spiders, and they take out fucking 20 to 30 people, and they stay on the map for 45 seconds. There's a Pixelmon mod for Minecraft on PC. I had no idea. I have Portal Knights. I just found out that I could actually transfer my cloud save from Portal Knights onto my PS5. So I have everything that I did on Portal Knights on PS5 again, which is nice because I have like over 100 hours in that game, and I have some crazy. I do have one place that is just an absolute insane build for me. It like I have an entire island that is a castle, and and if you know what that, on a large map in Portal Knights, which is huge. Like you go in, the whole thing is castle. I'm working on building floors for it right now, and by floors I mean floors, floors. I got to get lighting. It's quite the challenge. It's a lot of resources. And I don't play on creative. It takes fucking forever. All right, well, let's go over here. Getting ready to wind down here. I added in. Oh, I gotta start getting ready for work, and there's just shit that we gotta do. I want to have. Let's smoke another bowl here, guys. I was thinking about doing some night shows too. So, depending on fucking how. Thank you. I appreciate it. Smoke weed every day. Smoke, smoke. Smoke, smoke. Weed every day. Weed every day. Hey, hey, hey. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Smoke, smoke. Nice. Man, I probably lost a follower when he came in and said fucking like my video or react to my video. It's like, get out of here, dude. Did you? Oh yeah. Then you gave him the old boot. That's the best. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do. Have to run over here from the fucking microphone to the keyboard just to do this. Yo, I was gonna ask you to do that this weekend, but fucking I was out. I wasn't here yesterday in the apartment, and then Saturday I was. I woke up and my stepdad was here, and then we went out for breakfast because he needed some stuff from the computer, and then I did laundry, and I was honestly just busy. I had to go out and do groceries, and like that's why I'm live on Monday instead of being live on the weekend. But I want to play chess because that was also on my list of things to do. Like straight up, I was just like, ugh. I'm going to be practicing the Final Fantasy X no cutscene speedrun next weekend on Saturday, I think. Well, hopefully, anyways. I want to do that. That's what I want to do, anyways. If I can, I might record it. I don't think. I don't think that it should be too hard. The game is fucking like uh over 15 years old, so it should run fine on stream. With the mod, I don't know. Maybe I'll set up the timer too. I did find the splitter. I did find it in my downloads. So this ad is gonna go. So I hope you guys got your bowl packed because I want to smoke this one right now. Like the ad's gonna go popping in like 20 seconds. So let's go. I gotta. I'm gonna go hydrate. You know why it's 5,000 for hydrate? It's because people are assholes. It's because people are assholes. And they just make me drink over and over. Like that's why fucking Twitch streamers have drinking problems is because people like hydrate, and this guy's like doing the opposite of hydrating. He's getting drunk, which looks like hydrating, but it's actually dehydrating and exhausting. There are people, man, they got it. They got it. Sometimes what I like to do, just give them the back. Just be like, nah, I'm not gonna hydrate. Take that back. Just gonna do whatever I want. Um, I don't know what to say about that guy who told you to come in and react to his video. That's the dumbest shit. Don't do that. Never. Like, this is actually on. If you watch the instructional videos to any social media site, I know it's on the tutorial videos for Twitch. Like, and I'm pretty sure that there's a similar video on the gaming level up creators thing on Facebook. Don't come in and talk about yourself to the person that's whose channel you're live on, because like that person's working, right? This isn't. You don't ever go in and make it about somebody else, because it's like, don't get me wrong, I love coming in here talking with everybody. I do. It's like my favorite thing to do. I love to make content. I it it's what I want to do. All sorts of it. I just like making videos. All right. Oh, I hope so, man. I don't know if I handled it well. I don't. I'm just glad that you were in here, Blunt. I remember you coming in and saying the first time when you were like, "Oh, my mod is gone," and I was just like, "Yeah, I don't expect people to come in." I was like, I haven't been live in a year. I was like, I don't expect everybody who was a mod to come in here and just be mods immediately. I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen, right? So I'm glad that you were here, and I was just like, I was like, I know exactly what to do in this situation. I was like, Blunt, this guy here, this guy's being an asshole. I was just like, moderator, Blunt, the Blunt Canadian. It was like, I was like, he's just gonna take one look at this guy and be like, fuck you, get out of here. And he's like, I'm probably banned. It's like, yeah. I had another guy the other week. He kept asking to be unbanned in the Discord server. He's like, I don't know, Blunt ban me. His name was Mike. Mike's Funhouse or something. And I was just like, I don't know. I was like, I don't. He kept asking to be unbanned and to come back into the Discord server. It was that Appleby. Is that him? Oh well. I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like, really? When I think about Discord and how I was using it and how I like how often it gets used now, what I really want is just like the admin chat, but the Discord server. You know what I mean? So I don't need anybody in there who's not going to actually be working on stuff with me. That's what I think. And I was just like, I was like, because I have the whole public space of the entire internet for everybody else, and it's much larger out there, and for a lot of reasons, just like fucking easier. And that's what I told him. And that's what I said is like that's basically what it's gonna be. I was just like, if you like everybody else, the wide open internet. I was like, the Discord is just like, because that's where we make calls and shit from. It's like maybe eventually I'll open the door to the community. Like the link is there for people who want to come in, but it's mostly for people I want to work with. I just got to figure out how to do it again. I really got to read a book. Anyways, we're gonna raid out here. I want to light up a. Maybe I should do my outro first before I do that. Guys, if you want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm not really offering anything like a monthly giveaway or anything right now. Because we're working on making our first payout on short form videos on Facebook. So if you want to help out, then right here, because I get paid for reels, and as a content creator, it's awesome to get paid for what you do, like to be putting into the work and then feel like my work is getting rewarded, like for the video. And I'm dead serious. Anybody who wants to, and if you like the videos, then follow me on all of them, because I'm going to be releasing stuff throughout the board on all my social media. I got to add Twitch to the bottom of this. I guess I could add Kick as well, because I have a Kick. But we'll see. I don't want to fucking just have a bar at the bottom that is fucking every social media site to ever be fucking created. But you know what we like to say, all right? We try to have a good time here every time, right? And I mean that every time I say it. I do. That's why we're here. That's why I turn the camera on. That's why we talk to each other.
Post-nut clarity is only temporary, but the glory of Kate Nation is forever.
That is the other thing that we like to say. Straight up. Behave, be good, and don't be snotty. Respect everybody who's bigger than you are or older than you are.
Post-nut clarity is only temporary, but the glory of Kate Nation is forever.
And, well, no, not and, unless they're fucking pieces of shit and they treat you like garbage, then we don't care about those people. And that's my outro, guys. That's it. We're gonna raid out, but like that was the end of the video. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a cigarette now, and we're gonna look for somebody to raid. Sometime this week, I will be going live and doing film or anime content. So if you guys want to, if you guys are here and if you're present for this right now, and that's something you're fucking into, I promise you, film or anime, I think it's fun. What I do is I read off a short description of a plot from a film or anime. I actually want to make them shorter, so they're a bit easier and so they're so they're quicker for me to read. We're working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah, it is finished. And I'm working on it, and I think that's a lot of fun. If you guys want to fucking pop in there for that, I do not have a schedule yet, so I apologize. I can't tell you when I'm going to be able to go live. I'm going to be working early next
to date.
week.
It has the ability to exercise some control.
I'm working on a schedule. Oh my god. Oh. You're going to like this one. Oh my god, dude. I found the best person to raid. This could be my most favorite raid ever. I don't know who to raid. I don't know who to raid sometimes, but this one's for you guys, you fucking rascals. Guys, I hope you had a good time. We do try to have a good time here every time. And even if I look like I'm not, I actually am. I actually am. And you guys are great. So this is for you, you fucking dirty rascals.